No, you told you were not very emotional, right? Earlier days.
Yeah.
How, like,
So basically, like I'm emotional. There's nothing like I'm not emotional, but like I don't have like an emotional attachment with like many people. Yeah, that's what I'm
oh,
doing.
okay. Okay, okay. No,
Right.
I'm saying that, like, for, like, people who are not emotional, like, how do they get into Bhakti Yoga?
Oh, Bhakti Yoga has nothing to do with the emotions. See, this is like a crazy thing. Okay, I want to tell you. Okay, although like it's like a sounds like a little bit of like a uh, uh, this what is it called? Like it sounds like a little bit of conflict, isn't it? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bhakti Yoga looks like a emotions and everything, and yeah, so emotion is also there. Okay, I'm not saying emotion is also not there, but like it has nothing to do with like using the emotion. Okay.
Yeah, it's more with losing your identity, right?
Yeah, that is also, yeah. So Bhakti Yoga is about like making yourself zero. Okay.
Yeah.
So for example, like at the moment, if you look into yourself, like I said, okay, why maybe like some people will not be able to experience is because, see, I'll tell you, like at the moment, like if I sit down here and if I don't do anything, okay, if I don't do any meditation or something, I just sit here, like I'll become like a very, like not meditative. If I don't even close my eyes or something, I'll be in devotion. Okay, it is naturally state for me, and then like my entire body will go through like a certain kind of different kind of way. Okay, Kriya Yoga has got different way, like Bhakti Yoga has different way. Certain kind of sweetness will come into my body. It has got like a different kind of things. Okay, I'm not going to explain because it will create certain kind of expectation again. Okay, I don't want to trap you guys into that one, but let me tell you like what it is. Okay, so as long as you think that like I will do and make it happen, you will never be a devotee. Okay, because you want to make it happen. You can make it happen only what you have been able to do so far, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah? Now, like, what do you mean by the devotee and like, what do you mean by the devotion and bhakti yoga? Is basically now, like I said, like initially you tried yourself, it didn't work out for you, and then like you let go. Okay, you let go, or like you take the like hand of guru. You surrender to the guru and then say, okay, like I tried so much, 2 years, now it's not happening. Okay, so whatever you do, like I'll do fully, like what you are saying and something. So basically, like you have grace of guru, or like you do a lot of practice, or like whatever it is, and finally, eventually, something break. Okay, yeah, for some reason. So, if you do all that, like what will happen is, like when it breaks and everything, you experience something profound. Okay, now when that profound experience happens, now like is it because of you, or like something happened? Okay, so like when something happens, that basically means it's not because of you, obviously. Yes. Okay. Now when that happens, now you will have a gratitude and humility and all that kind of stuff, in which now like whatever has happened, because in this case like a guru has been able to like bestow his grace on you, so like the guru is larger than you, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah? And you become a devotee now, that's it. It is more like a trust. Okay, it's like a trust. For example, like let's say if you are a child, your parent come to you and then says that like don't put your finger inside that like a plug hole. Okay, yeah, electric hole. Yeah. Yeah, you will get a shock or something. What will you do? You'll say, okay, like you may not be putting your finger inside that one. What will do you will be thinking again and again, isn't it? What will happen, what will happen? Yes. Yeah, it will play in your head. Okay, now eventually like you go and put your hand inside that one. Yeah. Okay, you got a shock, let's say. Okay, your hand become black. Okay, burnt. Now like will you ever think about putting your hand inside that one? No. Now you have 100% trust on that one. Yes or no? Yeah? That is what a devotee is. Eventually, if you look into every aspect of your life is actually happening because of everything around you. Yes or no? Yeah? Even like I said, like even your hunger, your sleep, basic needs like hunger, sleep, even lust as well. Okay, your sexual desires, your like a desire for money, wealth, everything. Are they all you're doing, or like are they all happening by something else?
Happening by something else.
Yeah, everything is happening by itself, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. You're not doing anything.
Is it my doing or what?
No, hunger and everything. It's all happening by itself, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Hunger and everything. You can make a conscious process. That's a different aspect, but Even if you don't do anything, like a hunger, sleep, like your desires and everything, they are all will happen by itself. Yes or no? Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Now your anger, your like jealousy, your love and everything are also happening everything by yourself. Yes, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, like if you look into every aspect, even like you might hate like some of the government. Okay, let's say, yeah, it's very corrupted and everything. But even because of that corrupted government, also you are getting that like a road and like all this water and facilities. And yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If they had taken everything and not given you everything, then that would have been useless, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
But even if they don't give everything, they have given you a sense of like a pain and everything. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Even the pain or pleasure even is happening because of that person, because of that person who has given you the pain or pleasure. It is because of that person you are experiencing life. Yes or no?
Mhm.
Yeah. So what you call as everything is all happening because of somebody else. Then like, are you a devotee or not?
Yeah.
Because everything is larger than you. Yes or no?
Mhm.
Even if it is good or worse, like they are all above you. For example, like you might have a heartbreak with someone, let's say. If they had not broken your heart or something, you would not know the fragility of your heart, isn't it?
Mhm.
You will not be able to know that like you would be able to survive that thing like which you thought was impossible. Yes.
Yeah.
And you would not be able to like recognize like what the significance of Sadhguru also. Yes. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So they are all like pushing you towards that one, isn't it?
Mhm.
So if you look that way, like everything in the world is like a far more larger than you. Yes.
Yeah.
For example, you might think, okay, like what is the use of like this pencil or something? Let's say you go into the examination and like you don't have pain, nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
What is more important, like a food or like a pencil?
Pencil.
Yeah. So yeah, so like if you look that way, like when you know that like there's a deep trust, okay, deep trust that will work 100%, then that is what the devotion means. Okay, devotion means like 100% guaranteed. Guaranteed means everything. For example, you walk on the earth is going to be solid, isn't it? It's not going to melt, isn't it? It's not going to fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look into the air, like the air is like coming into your nostril and everything, it is keeping you alive, isn't it? The air is not going to burn you. Okay. So that is a deep trust. Similarly, like when you call as in the spiritual process, when you sit like sit over there, and then now like something what you cannot do has happened to you or given to you, and like even if you give your entire life or like do everything in return, you will not be able to repay it back. Okay, and then you become a devotee. That's it. And finally, over that, when you know that like you cannot do anything, then like automatically like naturally like your sense of like I'll do this, the doer will be go on the side background, isn't it? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know that like it cannot do it at the moment, like you are trying too hard. Okay, when you try too hard, like you will not be able to do it, because if you were able to do it, like it would have happened long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so like devotion will bring you like a sweetness of emotion, but like that's why like what Sadhguru says is like a devotion is a different kind of intelligence. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So finally you came to the sense that because like eventually like whatever you do, for example, like whether you are doing, let's say you are trying to make a money, you are going to the bar, or like you are going to the temple or something, you just want to have like a sweetness of your life, isn't it? Yes.
Mhm.
You just want like want to be blissful, ecstatic, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. So let's say like you calculate a lot, you calculated a lot, you made a lot of money, you did everything, but still like you didn't experience anything. Is that good, or like you don't get anything but experience everything? Which is better?
Experience.
First one.
Okay, Akshay, now which one is the best?
Difficult to choose.
Huh?
Difficult to choose.
No, I'll tell you. You got everything, okay? You got the money, you got wife, you got children, you got everything. You become very successful, but you are not ecstatic, okay?
Mm.
But now, like you got you don't get anything, but like you got ecstatic. Which is better?
Second one.
Yeah, second one is obvious, isn't it? Because second one does not need any effort.
Yeah.
Because the previous one will need lot of maintenance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why like one of the reason like people will say why brahmachari, why people like don't get married in the spiritual path is because if you're doing only like 21 minutes or like half an hour or 1 hour meditation, that is enough. You can play with all the games and everything, but if you want to explode and then like you want to become ecstatic and everything, then even if you sleep 4 hours, 20 hours is like a very less time, because you have to go to the toilet, you have to do your work also, everything, isn't it? So you need a lot of time, if you really want to push yourself to the threshold and make full use of Sadguru's grace. But again, it's up to you to choose which one is better method. Okay, so everybody has got their own priorities, because I've been proven wrong by so many people already. So yeah.
You have been proven wrong?
By so many people, I'm telling. So many people go to the samyama and then comes out, and then a lot of people have.
In which aspect did they prove you wrong?
Sense, in which context?
Yeah, in which context?
A lot of stuff I've seen many times. People will meditate only when they are going through a very bad phase or something like that. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Yeah. So.
Proven you wrong in the sense they failed you in some.
No. It's not like that. Again, this is just for example, see, when I. Every time, whenever I see, this is a fallacy of everyone. Okay, that is the problem between a seeker and then the guru. Okay, a guru knows entire landscape very easily. For us, for example, let's say I go to the ashram and everything. I think that everybody is going to the inner engineering class to seek enlightenment. Okay. Now somebody is seeking for psychological fix psychological issues. Somebody goes to fix a back pain. Somebody went because their friend told them it's very good, you have to go. Yeah. Okay. So there are many reasons, but whenever I went over there, I went for my own reason, I was seeking enlightenment, but at the same time, whenever I went over there, I met more crazier people than me. Okay. And not so crazy people as me as well. Okay. So you'll meet all different kind of people, but many times whenever people invest let's say 40 days for a samyama, and you go over there and then I know what is the significance of that practice, and then when they fall back or something, then it hurts a bit to me. Okay, hurts a bit, because but that is the way of life, what we can do. Yeah, not from my perspective, but yeah, so yeah. That's why this little bit of effort, so we can make a difference, so that you guys will strive and what is possible. And most of the time even I don't want to write poems or something like that, because I was like that initially, because I thought everybody are striving and everything, I was pushing everything, but slowly I realized that many people does not actually make sense of what I'm writing. But sometimes the experiences are so overwhelming that okay, maybe some people need to know. Okay, maybe. So this experience actually overcome me. I'm restraining myself. Only I know how much I'm restraining. But still sometimes the emotions are, the experiences are so overwhelming that they overpower me, and then I pushed it. So when I come back to the senses, I go back and delete it. I think you must have seen in WhatsApp, yeah, for many last few days or something, I try to do that. Because one thing that we need to be clear is anyone who already has some experience, or they got what they're looking for. We do not know, everybody has got their own objectives and everything. But the thing is if somebody goes and then if they have found something what they're looking for or something, then there's no need for a communication. There's no need for discussion. No need for all this kind of discussion and everything as well. Okay, so that's why there is a story that Buddha and Mahavira. Okay, Mahavira is the enlightened being of the Jain and Buddhism. So there was a time when Buddha and Jain, they were contemporaries. Okay, we do not know whether this story is true or not. Both of them were staying in the same dharmasala. Okay, dharmasala is a place where travelers will be staying. So they were all both enlightened at the time, but they didn't had a single meeting or single discussion, because it's not required, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Nothing to say, because like there's no. That's why one of the reason I told you that when a disciple becomes enlightened, the guru will like kick him out. Okay. So and sometimes like when the ignorant people will meet, like they have got too many stuff to speak with each other. Okay, but like there's no substance in that one. Okay, that is what we refer as the gossip and entertainment. Okay. So we just need to be like a dead straight with us. Like one thing is like what I know, what I don't know, I do not know, and like that is how you have to look, and that's how like you are going to seek. And eventually, like if you really want to experience, then you have to let go of yourself. Okay, you just need to become like a gardener, and your task is to like take care of the flower called life. That's it. You cannot make this flower like let's say like if the flower is like a green, you cannot make it blue. Okay, you cannot make it red. If it is green, it's green. You just have to ensure that like it blooms to the highest potential. Yeah, I think like we are approaching like 3 hours. Okay, final thoughts, and we'll wrap up now.
When did you finish your inner engineering?
Uh,
2007 was it?
Me or whom?
2018.
Really?
Yeah, I did on like 2018 September. Yeah, and then I did my samyama in the March 2019. Yeah.
And now my battery is like 4%.
Okay. Now like we'll go to sleep. Okay, so like everybody has to wake up in the morning. So like I think this conversation was fruitful. Yeah. So.
Yes, Anna. Thank you so
No,
much.
I had one suggestion for everyone.
Yeah.
For the night awareness, if you want to experience it, try avoiding eating food at like after 5 or something.
Oh, after 5.
Yeah, after 5 p.m. Like what I've experienced is if your stomach is empty, it's obviously it'll obviously help you in some way.
Okay.
I think even Sadhguru has told that.
2 minutes. Okay. This is the thing which you were telling earlier that you are sadhana for Ramana, right? That avoiding 5.
2 meals anyway, you end up doing that. Like maximum 6, you will. I don't know about others.
But what I have experienced is that's what I told you. I mean, there's no specific timing, but you need like your stomach to be empty.
Yeah, one of the reason is like if you have if you just eat the food and sleep, like you'll get like dreams.
Yeah.
That is 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, that's why I got Ramana in my dream.
Oh my
I
God.
went to Kailash to meet him. I finally saved. I told him the next day and I remember eating full that day. And I finally save up and I meet Ramana. He's levitating, and he has all white hair, like.
Yeah, maybe in the another dimension.
Yeah, he's levitating. I saw him levitating in my dream.
Okay, funny dreams.
No, that's not funny. It's funny for you. But I don't know. I imagine you levitating.
Okay. Yeah.
No, for the next call, can we talk about the Siddhis?
Ashtasiddhis, oh my God.
Talk about what?
The 8 Siddhis.
Okay.
I think like it's better to read that one. You can try like reading about like a Neem Karoli Baba. I think you have read about him, yeah?
I've watched some videos on him.
Yeah, you can read his documentary. I think like that is not going to be very relevant. And everybody says that like all the seekers and master says that like anyone like who wants to find liberation must like abstain from like seeking any of the spiritual powers. Yeah. So levitating is one of them. Yeah, but like you will get like a certain kind of premonition or like a you can see.
Yeah.
Through Kritika.
I was 24 or 25, I think.
Okay. Okay, then I think like
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Yeah, we have got like a 3 hours we crossed. Like I recorded the audio actually today, so hopefully others can
Let's
listen.
see what the next call topic ends up in.
Yeah.
Who gets caught?
Okay. Yeah. Intensify your practices. May the Sadguru's grace will be with each of you. So yeah. Hopefully, but without striving, like it's not going to work. Okay, just by desiring, nothing will work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Okay.
Thank you, Anna.
Okay.
Namaskaram.
Okay. Namaskaram. Namaskaram.